And welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the semi-finals of the PiGosaur Monday number 10. Oh boy, it's been an intense event so far. We've seen some players rise and fall, but we had down to our top 4. We have 2 Zerg players and 2 Protoss players left in the tournament, and we're here to determine which representatives we send out to the grand finals. It's going to be a ZVP here in the finals, but which Protoss, which Zerg? We're here to find out. As spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Abyssal Reef, we have the South Korean Protoss player, the red Protoss, representing Weibo Gaming, WPG. It is herO. And spawning in the top left-hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the blue Protoss player representing Streamer Zone from Lena, Poland. It is Gerald. And if you're in the chats, you know what time it is, papi. It's Gamba time. Predictions are open. Place your bets on who you believe will take the series. Best of luck. Best of luck in the chat as we delve into this PvP. When it comes to the upper semifinals, it is happening at the exact same time. Dark did take down Pig, and Dark is now up against Mixu in the upper semifinals. So we have a ZVZ and we have a PvP. If this series is a little bit faster, we might be able to catch a tail end of Dark versus Mixu. Otherwise, this will lead straight into the grand finals. Here we go. So best of luck in the chat. For the time being, we have Gerald going for a 2-gate opener, 2-gate open out of Gerald. herO going for a gate cyber expand. Again, if you have been watching the channel over the past couple of weeks, you would know that herO has been very fond of the gate cyber expand. He did it, of course, during KSL, he did it during Alima League, and during the Wardy TV Monday as well. So over the past couple of weeks, worth of tournaments, herO has been all about the Max Packs opener. Oh boy. And that continues here. That trend does continue. As Gerald, he fully walls up. Let's go. Dust right in the pylon will delay the attempted extender, but it's going to be cancelled. And there we go. The probe is moving it down to the low ground. We'll see if Gerald can slow down the expansion. There's the pylon. Pylon has been placed. And he's trying to force herO to tech up. But alas, herO, his second gas geyser was a little bit later. And herO is looking to expand. He has the minerals for it. He has the minerals, but he has no room. Needs to bring that pylon down. Meanwhile, second pylon gets placed. Gerald delaying for quite some time. And herO's attempted economic start has been disrupted. Again, herO, his second gas was later, so he couldn't get his Stargate earlier. Otherwise he would have wanted to, of course. There's a cancel. There's the expand. So again, this is an economic opener here out of herO, but it's a delayed economic start. Meanwhile, back across the map, Gerald's going for a 2-gate opener into a Stargate into his own expansion. And we'll see what Gerald can get done. He's moving out with his initial Stalkers, double Stalker, followed by the Oracle. As Gerald is going to apply pressure, herO is going to be the defender. He will take the role as the defender here. We'll see if he can hold on. Gerald poking in. Oh! Does poke in. We have our tech of choice, going to be a Twilight Council open out of herO. So 2-gate into Twilight Council, following the expansion, of course. And we'll see if herO can keep up. We should be seeing a hallucination soon as well. Looks like there already was one. Hallucination got across the map, did scout the Stargate, is aware of the Oracle. Shield batteries on the way in the main, and Stalker should be ready for natural. So far, so good. Players are setting up. Gerald's moving out. It's only one Oracle. He's not investing into a second. Hallucination confirms that. Confirms there is no second Oracle on the way. So a very light commitment here to aggression, to the Oracles, to the harass. Gerald throwing down the stasis. Dipping into the main. We'll get vision here of the ramp. Oh! Let's try to head in towards the natural. Force throwing in the revelation. And I believe Gerald, he did not see the tech. Yeah, he is not fully aware what's going on. For all he knows, there could be a Stargate, there could be a Robo, there could be a Twilight Council. Gerald is still trying to piece it all together. Meanwhile, herO did attempt to expand, but the stasis goes up, and herO is once again delayed. Delayed the natural, delayed the third. Gerald, he's all over this. Gerald's going to pull out, taking his third, and now we can just macro from here. Again, we're loading into Abyssal Reef, one of the larger maps in the map pool, so we're not going for any kind of early game aggression or early all-ins or early pushes. We are just both macroing up in towards the mid game. We're calming things down. We're settling in. Settling in back. Here we go. And again, we have seen players like Gerald take down herO in the past. It's a rare sight, but it has occurred before. So I want to believe. I want to believe here in the power of Gerald. As he's able to slow the game down, can hold his own here against herO. Doesn't have to worry about like early Adept harass or the Oracle harass or the aggression, which I feel like is where herO typically does thrive with his unit control early on. That's not going to be the case here. Oh. It is not going to be the case, as charge is being researched. Going to be charge from herO. Building up. Gerald's being active, looking for a way in. Again, just poking, prodding, trying to catch any stray units. Has no intention of really committing here to try to break herO by any means. You can see Gerald trying to bait the army in. Stasis goes off, catching one sentry. And a stalker. No major connections. At the same time, Adepts shading towards the natural. They get 2 probes, 3 probes even. Ah, not bad. 3 probes to Adepts. Here we'll clean it up. And behind this, ooh, both players taking a chance. This is something that Gerald is very used to. This is very stylistic of Gerald. He will skip Archons and going straight into Disruptors. herO is doing the same. So you know what that means? That means get ready for Disruptor Wars. Get ready for the balls, papi. Ah. They're going to be playing with them. Disruptor on Disruptor action. Second robo for herO. Second robo for Gerald. It's going to be all about those Disruptors, all about those Novas. Get ready for the balls, papi. They're coming. And there's going to be a lot of them as well. Oh boy. As Gerald, he's just securing himself, getting a 4th. Likewise, so is herO. And yeah, we're just going to chill. We're just going to chill out, build up, embrace the Disruptor. And it'll all come down to the unit control. Which is where herO can really thrive, to be fair. But that's what it all comes down to. Blink Stalker control with their blinks, with their avoidance of Disruptors, or even catching Disruptors. Likewise, Purification Novas as well. That's what we are stripping the game down to. Just purely army control and army positioning, more importantly. Go. From here, hallucinations, they confirm. So here he now knows that Gerald's doing the same thing. he is now aware. Gerald, did he scout? Gerald did not. So Gerald is in the dark. herO is not. So herO is a little bit more in the know. Gerald, he responds with a faster fleet beacon. Again, Gerald, he is known for his late game in PvP. I should also reiterate this as well. Gerald, he's known for cutting corners, rushing into Disruptors, and then rushing into Sky Toss. Into Carrier and Tempest. Which is kind of the ideal late game PvP. He's getting there. Meanwhile, herO is not. So hero's on a timer. It's on a timer. This should begin with a mothership. herO rotating over, knocking down those rocks. How many Disruptors? 4 versus 4. Yeah, the stasis being baited out. Nicely done here by herO. Baits out the stasis. We'll attempt to rotate. Gerald has vision everywhere. Does spot the army. Here he blinks in. Maybe action. Novas go off. Up! Ooh, big connections. Here he will lose 1 Disruptor. Lose a handful of Stalkers. Still pushing in. Up! Avoids the Nova. Does avoid the Nova. Stasis goes off. Oof. herO will take some moves to the face though. And Gerald, he can try to line up that Purification over to connect here with the army. Can try to pull that off. Nova's zoning away. herO going straight for the natural. The Nova's! Oh my god, massive connections. herO losing another disruptor. Meanwhile, stasis does run out. Nova's, they connect. herO losing too much here. Losing far too much. Oh no! Once again, another Nova. Takes down the Zealots. herO trying to push in. I believe Gerald shoots first. Yep, does shoot first. Trades 1 for 1. Goes to the dive. And Gerald here reset the disruptor count, sniping every single disruptor. 1 disruptor left. Gerald, he does lose a lot of soldiers in the process. Ooh. But it might just be worth it. Remember, Gerald, he's taking up. Mothership soon to arrive. More disruptors falling. Decent connection towards the end. herO pushing through. Oh! It's going to be pushing through. Zealots go down. Again, herO down to 1 Nova, 1 disruptor. And Gerald, he can fight back. He can force this all the way back. Mothership now has arrived. And herO, he's been losing far too many. You can see here, herO, he lost 9 disruptors against the 2 of Gerald. Like, that's just how efficient Gerald has been. Unfortunately, Gerald, he's lacking gateways. You can see here, Gerald, he has almost a 2k mineral bank. He has to spend his money. He has to spend his money here. Otherwise, the efficiency doesn't matter if he can't macro. Again, Gerald just having a hard time trying to spend his money. So despite the better trades, it doesn't matter. At least not now. So yeah, Gerald is up to 2k minerals. That was going up. Nice connection. Tempest production has begun. More Novas. Oh no! Oh my god, 3 disruptors go down. Nice big here by herO. He's fighting back. Has to back off though. No detection. herO forced to retreat. More Tempests are building up. Here he's holding his own. He's maxed out. Again, Gerald, he's got 2k, 1k in the bank. Still struggling to spend his money. I would love to see like a second Stargate for Gerald. With double Tempest production. Here we're rotating over. Once again, more Novas. We got better connections for Gerald. Takes down the disruptor. herO trying to force his way in. Oh! Actually done. herO takes down 2 disruptors. That's a kill, not a cancel. Kills the expansion. Tempest pushing in. Oh my god, massive connection on Gerald. Gerald losing almost everything. Down to 1 disruptor. 1 wrong move is all it takes. Meanwhile, the army busts into the natural. There's the recall. Does recall in. Tempest under fire. Mothership falls. Oh, meanwhile, an awkward fight for herO. Will bleed out a lot of his army. But he breaks through, and it looks like he has broken Gerald. Pushing into the natural, came to the production. Should take down the Robo. GG gets called, and herO takes game number 1. Whew. GG. GG, well played. Gerald, he did have the better army control is what I will say when it came to the disruptors, when it came to the Purification Novas. Did have better control, was also able to tech up into Skytoss, but again, as we pointed out, he had a really hard time when it came to his warpins, when it came to his production. He was skipping warpins, or missing warpins is what I should say. He was missing them. Likewise, didn't quite have the production to make up for that either. He was trying to throw down more gateways, trying to throw down more Stargates. Couldn't quite spend his money. herO was more efficient in doing so. He was able to maintain himself, and towards the end when it mattered most, herO did pop off, shut down all the disruptors, broke into the natural, and pulled Gerald apart. GG. GG, well played. With that, herO takes the lead. And now we're getting ready for game number 2. Getting into game 2. So many balls. So many. And we're watching, Pappy. We're here to watch. We are going to be here to watch. And we'll see if Gerald can bounce back. We'll see if he can bounce back here and force that ace match as we are jumping into game number 2. We go. Getting into game 2, it's going to be on Amygdala. Once again, another larger map. Once again, longer rush distance by ground initially. But we'll see if either player does decide to be more aggressive this time. Here we go. The macro game made sense. The more passive game made sense on Abyssal Reef. But here, we're loading into Amygdala. And spawning in the top right-hand corner of Amygdala, we have the South Korean Protoss player, the Blue Protoss, representing Weibo Gaming, WBG, leading the series 1-0. It is herO. One more game is all he needs. We are spawning in the bottom left-hand corner. We have his opponent. We have the Polish Protoss player, the Red Protoss, representing Streamer Zone. It is Gerald. Here we go. We have our PvP. And here is going to be the first to move out across the map. Going for a much earlier probe scout. And is setting up back at home. Now again, we did mention earlier that here he has been very fond of going for the max opener of Gate into Cybercore into Expansion. We'll see if that continues to be the case here. We do see Gerald opening up double gas. herO staying on 1. That tells us that herO wants to be a little bit greedier here, that most likely herO wants to expand and take a faster Nexus. There we go, 2 gate opener out of Gerald's. Only 1 gateway for herO. Gerald, he will confirm that herO is being greedy once again. He does confirm. Going to be here on the low ground. Now, we saw that last game, Gerald was able to take a better start to the game just because he delayed the expansion for so long. We'll see if he can do it again. Cybercore's on the way for herO. Further back in the main. Meanwhile, Gerald, he doesn't take the bait. He's still patrolling here on the low ground. I think herO was hoping that because the Cybercore was thrown down further back, that he would bait the probe in. Oh my god! 1 base all in. Let's go! It's going to be a 1 base all in here from Gerald. I would imagine that here we're going to be setting up for a proxy, but we'll see. And a 3rd gateway back at home. I would imagine. Robo opener out of herO. Let's go. herO, he doesn't expand. It goes for the Robo. And we're seeing 1 base play versus 1 base play. Okay. Here we go. Pylon gets denied. Again, Gerald, he's hoping that he's going to be facing off an expansion, but here we go. The pylon is scouted. herO will clean this up. And herO, he's going for a 1 base all in. He's got 2 more gates on the way. It's going to be a 4-gate setup here on 1 base. And Gerald expands. Gerald, he believes that herO's trying to be economic. I don't blame him. Gerald, he's been duped. He's been duped. He doesn't know. He doesn't know that it's a 1 base all in. And the probe is being hunted down. Meanwhile, Gerald, he has at least controlled the Zon Naga. So he could spot a move out towards the south. Could spot a move out. Stalker gets caught out. Gerald has a retreat. Here comes the War Prism, and here comes the all-in. 4 gates, 1 base, Prism to reinforce. Gerald's still trying to figure out what's going on. Gerald, does he have a sentry? He does. And we should be seeing Hallucination soon. There we go. Hallucination across the map. Spots the Robo. He knows. He now knows what's going on. Instant shield batteries. Shield battery in the main. Shield battery at the natural. Gerald, he's trying to react in time. And we'll see if he can. He has half the production. He cancels. Yeah, he knows. Cancels the shield battery. Cancels the Nexus. He knows he cannot save the natural. It's not possible. It was just too late. It was just too late of a scout. There's the first force field. Here he juggles back. Nice control. Saves the Stalker, going for the gateway. Again, Gerald, he has only 2 gateways to begin with. That was going to be knocked down to 1. Ay. Down to 1 gateway, can warp in 1 unit at a time. Adepts shade in. Nice force field. Once again, here he does save the Stalker. Oh! Adepts shade in. They're going for the mineral line. Another force field. Gerald buying a lot of time here. Is buying a lot of time. Adepts a shade back to the main army. And again, the non-stop energy overcharge, non-stop force fields have been on point. He's been buying a lot of time. Gateways are finishing up, getting up to 3. Once again, more force fields. These are the sentry. Sentry gets locked down. And the sentry will fall. Oh my god, the shield battery barely saves it. Nicely done. Gerald, he's holding on. Killing his own probes, just trying to make room for another sentry. There it is. Will warp in, and he now has another force field. Again, the sentries, the force fields have been impressive here by Gerald. It's been the only thing keeping him alive in this game. herO rotating, he gets spotted. Gerald is aware. Is aware of what's going on. Going for another wave of reinforcements. Sneaking out across the map. Bold move out of Gerald. Does move out. herO, he recalls most of his army back home. herO, does he expand? He does. He's going to be expanding. He has been building up Immortals. Likewise, so is Gerald. We're calming things down after an intense start of the game with macroing. Both players expand. Because they poke in. They trigger the shields. Oh. Shields are triggered. herO, he has to back up. Now, as it all settles, Gerald has a higher economy, higher worker count, what I should say. Has a better economy. And we'll see if herO can keep up. Glaives on the way for herO. That tells us that this is going to be a 2-base all-in from the Protoss, from the blue Protoss at least. It's going for a 2-base all-in. Gerald setting up his own robo. Extra shield batteries. At the natural. I mean, he sees the high immortal count. He knows how dangerous this army is. Nice control, though. Does snipe one of the stalkers. Oh. Breaks in once again. Gonna be zoned back. And here comes the all-in. Here comes the push. Sure, here he might have a natural, but he has not been making probes. No workers whatsoever. Almost a fake natural base. Gerald, he will catch some reinforcements. At least try to. Does hit the natural, and he should realize, hold up, something's wrong. Something's horribly... We have to recall. We have to recall! Or he commits. Going for the production. I mean, even better. We'll depower the gateways. Which means herO, he's supply blocked. He can't warp in. He can't reinforce. It's all or nothing for herO. Throws down the force fields. Locks down the army. Oh my god, Prism goes down. Massive pickup. No more War Prism. Gerald knocking down all the gateways. Depowering everything. But can he stop the army? Can he stop the all-in? Because that's 4 Immortals. Shading into the main. He commits. Pushing up the ramp. No force field on the ramp this time. When the robo is going to stay powered. Disruptor's on the way. It's going to be close. It pops down. Never goes off. Ooh, doesn't connect. Just barely not. Never doesn't connect. And now the gateways are being depowered. We're going full base trade mode. And Gerald, he evacuates. He abandons the main. But with Immortals, herO will win the base trade. These probes have to escape, but the Adepts a shade in. herO knows, he realizes, he shuts down every single probe. Gerald down to 0 workers. And the reality is that Immortals will kill everything faster than the Stalkers. The Immortals will kill all. Gerald, he's making a probe. True. He's making a worker. He's saving the Nexus. Probe escapes. Oh my god. Clutch move there by herO. Sorry, clutch move by Gerald, I meant to say. As the probe gets away, that shouldn't have happened. Should not have happened. But the probe escapes. herO racing back home. Recalls. Ooh, does recall back home. Will defend his own natural. He has an expansion. Gerald does not. It was a good effort here. Gerald is down to 12 Stalkers. And he can't dive in. herO's coming in for the surround. He has to dive. Takes down 1 Immortal. He gets 1. It's a brutal trade, though. He gets the other. blinks away. herO, does he commit to... I was gonna say, does he commit to the shade? Snipes the Observer. Very nice control here by Gerald. Snipes the Observer, but we'll lose another Stalker. Force to the low ground, rotating over. And GG, good luck gets called. And herO, he will come out on top of the base trade. He will take the series 2-0, advancing on to the grand finals. GG. GG, well played. Again, a wild game here out of herO, faking an economic opener, going for the one base all in. Gerald getting called out, but did a great job defending, reacting, force fielding that ramp. He forced a later game state, and herO followed up with another one base all in. Like, it was quote unquote two base all in because there were two next side, but there was no saturation. So with a second one base all in, this time with 4 immortals. With that, GG, well played. GG, well played. herO will take it. It was a crazy base trade, but again, immortals do destroy buildings faster, so they were able to kill all the next guy. herO, he saved his own, and with that, congratulations. herO will make it to the grand finals, and now we are getting ready for that final match. Do we have any results? Do we have